Next, let's talk about its automatic address allocation feature. First, let's change this address to something like 005 for demonstration purposes. Okay, now if you press the down button, you'll find the option labeled RE, which is for automatic address allocation. Press Enter. When we set it to RE1, click back to save the settings. Remember that we just set the address to 05? Now you'll see that it has been forced to change to 01. The addresses for the following devices will also be automatically assigned. So the second one becomes 05, and the third one changes to 09. That's how RE1 works. It forces the first device's address to be 1, and then automatically assigns addresses to the others. Now let's check out the RE2 function. We'll change the address again for clarity. Let's set it to 06. Then, go back to the RE option and set it to RE2. After pressing back, let's see what happens. You'll notice that the addresses have been automatically assigned. The first device's address hasn't changed. It's still 06, while the others are assigned automatically, like the second being 10 and the third being 14. So that's the difference between RE1 and RE2. RE1 changes the first device's address to 01, while RE2 keeps it the same. Also, keep in mind that the RE function is one time only. Once you power it off and back on, it resets to 0. For example, if you set it to RE1 and then restart, it will reset to RE0. Next, let's go over another automatic address allocation mode, AU. First, let's change the address for easier explanation. Let's set it to 05. Now, if we press the down button, we can find the AU option. Click on AU and then hit Enter to access it. Set it to AU1. You might notice there's no change. The addresses of the other devices haven't changed either. That's because the AU mode needs a power cycle to take effect. So, let's power it off and then back on. Once we do that, you'll see the first device's address changes from 05 to 01, and then 59 for the others. The device addresses have been automatically reassigned. It needs that power cycle to work. Now, let's check out the AU2 function. We'll change the address again to 06 and then go back. Find the AU option and set it to AU2. After that, we'll power it off and then back on. Okay, now you can see the first device's address stays at 06. The next ones are 10 and 14. Plus, every time you power it back on, the AU setting remembers its last state and doesn't reset to 0. So, every time you turn it on, it will automatically assign addresses again, rather than just doing it once.